Hey, hey everybody, it's hey everybody, it's Two Man Advantage podcast. Kevin McShane here this afternoon. I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about Andre Drummond, Piston center Andre Drummond, ESPN NBA insider Bradford Doolittle came out with his rankings of the top centers in the NBA, and he has Drummond at the top of the list. He's now averaging double double through the Pistons' first 11 games, and is the primary reason, anyway, that they're a game above 500, or one of the primary reasons they're a game above 500. During the early part of the season. Now, Drummond is averaging 18.9 rebounds, which is ridiculous for a center, and 19.1 points, which is facing the Pistons, as I said down low during the early portion of the season. Now, Doolittle bases his rankings on a couple of things, a couple of advanced metrics, both wins above replacements and the real plus minus, or the RPI. So when you look at what Pistons have become so far this season, obviously Stan Van Gundy went through a major rebuilding or major reshuffling and remolding process during the offseason to surround Drummond with the necessary shooters he needs to be successful. And the Pistons finally have their point guard of the future and a solid and young core to build around. Now, when we look at Drummond specifically, he's 23 years old and certainly in the prime of his career. Now, the second name on the Doolittle's list is DeAndre Jordan of the Los Angeles Clippers, who is 5 years older than Drummond at 28. So when we look at what offer as far as in the Eastern Conference, obviously, their last game they picked up a major win against Cleveland, and Drummond had a double-double in that game. He's actually averaged a double-double in all 11 games this year. So certainly, when we look at the Pistons, when we see Ersan Ilyasova, Aaron Baines has been a nice piece for them. And when we look at players like Contavious Caldwell-Pope and Reggie Jackson, the Pistons, once they get healthier, when Jody Meeks comes back, will really have a chance to fortify their bench. And certainly is the key to the Pistons' sustained success going through the prolonged stages of this season. Now, when we look this season and beyond, so when we look at Drummond, he obviously wanted to focus on this season and not renegotiate his contract for a longer extension, which now gives the Pistons flexibility at the trade deadline, and it's important for the Pistons to maximize the success and potential of this season, because they have to demonstrate to Drummond that they're committed to winning. And I think one thing that will convince him that Detroit is somewhere he wants to be is the long-term stability of Stan Van Gundy when he was hired by Tom Gores to be both the president and general manager. Now, when we look at president and head coach, when we look at what happened under Joe Dumars, obviously he had 9 head coaches during his tenure here with the Pistons, and none of them stayed longer than 5 years. So when we look at both stability and Drummond as a young piece for the Pistons, it's a good start. It's a good foundational start, and it needs to continue, because the Pistons have a commodity in Drummond, and someone they have want to maintain for the long haul. And the way they do that is obviously by winning. They're off to a good start. I mean, they're 6-5, so the season's still young, and the Pistons have a good. And let me know what you guys think about what Doolittle had to say in his article. I'll post a link to Doolittle's article in the description of this video so that you guys can watch and find out. But I just found it interesting that the Pistons are getting national attention from national beat writers, and certainly Drummond is a major reason why. And uh, certainly the major cog or piece that Detroit can now build a foundation and a franchise around for years to come. So, guys, let me know what you think about what I had to say about Drummond, and also what Bradford Doolittle had to say in his article on the subject. So, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe to 2MA Sports if you like what you see, and thanks for your time, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. How long was that?